Welcome to the EmpowerYou Financial Podcast. I am your host, Palacios, CEO and founder of EmpowerYou, where we empower people to live life on their own terms through financial literacy and credit education. What's up, guys? We are back at it for another episode. And I'm really excited about this particular topic because I remember earlier in the week, I posted something on my social media and people flipped out. So I figured, you know what? Why not bring it to the podcast and let's talk about it? So today's topic that I want to discuss is be mindful with who you partner with. Yes, I know there's a lot of excitement whenever you hear people share fresh ideas or maybe business plans or whatever. And you're like, oh yes, I need to be a part of that because they make sense or they sound like they make sense. I want to dig deep on this topic because I see so many people out there on social media partnering with people and not doing due diligence. So let me back it up and let's start with the story. So for those of you who don't know, I started my entrepreneur career or path back in 2013. And my first exposure to building business was through a network marketing company. Now, don't give me the side eyes where you're probably thinking, oh no, network marketing, multi-level marketing, those pyramid schemes. Come on, guys. Business is business. But I will say this, you want to make sure you do your research. You want to make sure you look at receipts. You want to make sure that you're looking at the people that are involved. So I like to say that I was blessed to be approached by someone who introduced me to network marketing. And I was one of those where I'm super excited. I hear people say, oh my gosh, if you put in 3 to 5 hours a week for the next 1 to 2 years, you can have a chance of retiring and walking away from your corporate job. And I thought to myself, that would be cool. But you have to understand that not everybody's journey is like that. Not every situation, not every business, not everything that is presented in front of you is going to turn out how people paint it to be. But I will say this. When I first got involved with network marketing, which mind you, I spent 6 years with that company and I absolutely loved it. Because not only was I excited about an opportunity, it gave me the opportunity to be in rooms with other business-minded people, be in rooms with other entrepreneurs, people who are go-getters, people who are hungry, people who are building teams. So I knew I wanted a part of that. Got involved, and I kid you not, I worked my business during my 1-hour lunch break. For 18 months straight, I was consistent, I was persistent, most importantly, I was making money. I say that because in this industry, a lot of people get involved due to excitement, but they don't follow through. And when they don't follow through, they have a bad experience. And when they have a bad experience, it then turns into, oh no, not one of those things, not another pyramid. Guys, you get what you put in. But most importantly, you have to invest the time. You have to invest getting familiar with the business and the compensation plans and basically how it all works. I say all of that to say this. When you are committed and when you are persistent and consistent, you will see results. So, work this business 1 hour a day during my lunch break. After 18 months, I had built a team. I'm so grateful that I did. I'm so grateful that I put myself in rooms with people that were smarter than me, at tables where the conversations were different. Now, back when I started in 2013, I didn't know anybody who was in this industry. None of my friends, none of my family. Like, I felt like the black sheep of the family. And not to mention the rejection when you're talking to people about an opportunity. Hence, why I strongly believe I am successful today is because I got good at handling rejection well. As a matter of fact, I actually love to pursue opportunities or to pursue people and get rejected sometimes because that helps me grow. Anyways, that's a whole nother podcast. Going back to being in rooms, being with people that know more than you. And that is actually one of my favorite things to live by. Never be in a room where you are the smartest one. You always want to surround yourself around people who are smarter than you, that will pour into you, that will add value to you, that will help you, that want to see you win. Guys, if you're not paying attention, look at all of the positive, influential, the strong words that I'm using. You want to surround yourself amongst the right people, especially for things later on in life. So, thank goodness I started my business because that's when your girl was given an ultimatum at her job. Yes, poured 17 years of my life into a company, learning all things money, credit, and finance, and I'm so grateful that I did, hence why we are here today. But I'm so grateful that I got surrounded by the right people who taught me how to build business in an industry that was frowned upon by most and that was very difficult to build because that taught me so much. Not only did it teach me so much, it allowed me the foundation and the position so that when the job basically let me go, right? Company goes through a merger, new CEO comes on board, they get rid of top level paid employees. Do me a favor, raise a hand if you've ever been in that situation. Got rid of top level paid employees. I was one of them. Thank goodness I had started my business 18 months prior because that gave me the confidence that I could build something on my own. Number 2, with the right people. Number 3, with the mindset. These are important things that you want to think about, not only as yourself, but when you're thinking about partnering with people. Now, I want to stress the importance of this next piece because while social media has all these sparklies and glitter and shiny objects, one common thing that I'm seeing is people getting into partnerships or relationships for all the wrong reasons. Got to get the bag, got to get the money. Oh, look at how much money we can make together. You have to make sure that whoever you're partnering with, you're partnering with people of integrity. You're partnering with people that have the posture and the confidence and no problem showing you receipts. See, one thing that I was really good with my network marketing business, I knew 99% of people were going to reject me. So I did extra work to prove myself, to prove to other people that this industry, it's $1 billion industry for those of you who don't know. Now, for those who don't know network marketing companies, we're talking about companies like Tupperware, Mary Kay, Herbalife, I don't even know. Like, there's just so many out there. Amway, it's the biggest one, right? Like, there's so many. And at the end of the day, you just got to find the right company that fits what you believe in. That's another factor, guys. Write it down. Like, make sure whoever you partner with and whatever you're partnering to do, it's something that you truly believe in. So going back to my company, I knew I was faced against all odds. So on purpose, I worked hard. Not only to build a team, but to build a name for myself, to build a certain work ethic amongst me and my team, but most importantly, to make money. This is a business. This is an industry. It's an opportunity that allows you to make money on your own time. And in a perfect world, you would build this business so well that it will allow you to walk away from the corporate world. Because I don't know about you. Ever since I got exposed back in 2013 to building business, I don't ever think I can see myself working for somebody else. Only because of the knowledge and the information and the things that I've learned across time. So, long story short, guys, spent 6 years there building a business, but most importantly, building relationships. For those of you who saw my story last week, I talked about how some of you are being very transactional. You just want to make the sale. You just want to make that paycheck. You want to get the bag. And then you rid of that customer and you move on to the next. One of the reasons I am so successful in everything that I do, everything, guys, yes, with confidence, with posture, I can say that. It's because I've invested my time in building relationships with people. So when I went on social media and I said, guys, stop being transactional and start getting good at building relationships, the best relationships you have with people are going to be the relationships that's going to put you into rooms that you never even thought existed. So fast forward time, spent 6 years with this company, building my own team, but also making sure that I poured into other people. Because I'm a big believer that every seed I plant will eventually sprout and grow. Every golden nugget I drop in people's laps, it will grow. And I say that because so many people out here are worried about making that paycheck that they are putting paychecks over people. Don't do that, guys. Don't do that. Invest in people. Get to know their families. Get to know their dreams. Get to know their goals, their desires. Get to know them. Because maybe you just get to know them so well that you know you don't want to do business with these people. And that's what I'm really trying to get at, guys. Don't be out there trying to make the money and now you're sacrificing integrity for growth. Now you're doing things that you're starting to question because you're being put in a position because of a partnership you just acquired. So tip number 1, guys, whoever you think about partnering with, you need to ask questions. And maybe you don't even know what questions to ask, but whatever that partnership is destined to create, whatever industry it is, go find somebody that is a professional in that industry and tell them, hey, I'm thinking about getting into this industry. I'm thinking about partnering with this person. What are your thoughts? Because I know you've been in this profession for years. I see you successful doing this. Can I get your opinion on things? You cannot be shy and you cannot be afraid to ask questions because the moment you partner with that person, you're tied to them. And if emotionally they're not steady, if financially they're not solid, they may just take you down with them. So stop trying to seek getting after the bag, getting after the paycheck, and instead get good with building relationships with people. It's because of the community that I've built and the relationships that I've built and the circles that have been created because of those relationships. And shout out to Jiggy, who has her brand, Vulnerability is Dope. She has her own podcast. And between what I posted on social media last week, her last episode, talking about the importance behind circles and the importance behind having people in your circle that have your back no matter what, those are the circles you want to be in. Those are the communities you want to be in. But I promise you, people like me who are building communities, we watching people. I'm very observant. I'm in the background like a ninja looking to see how people operate. looking to see how they treat their friends and family, looking to see how they speak, looking to see how they act at networking events. Because yes, while I can get good at building relationships, there's a very good part of this world where people like to front and they like to put up this facade, especially when you're in front of them. So tip number 2, become ninjas. Lay low in the background. Observe people. See how they operate. And use that as another reference point before you decide to partner with them. What's also most important, guys, is whatever you're going to be a part of, tip number 3, whatever you're going to be a part of, make sure you believe in it. People know when you're trying to sell them something. And people like me know when you're trying to sell something just to make money and not to actually impact lives. See, when you love something so much, it doesn't come across salesy at all. It comes across as sharing. Why? Because you're so passionate about it. Because it becomes naturally. It's a part of your everyday lingo and language. So that's another tip. How do you know if somebody is just trying to sell you something? Where are they speaking from? Are they speaking from the heart? Or are they speaking from other places? I say all of this again, guys, because we need to get really good at observing people, asking for receipts, and not being afraid to question people's character. Because while we want to make money, not all money is good money. Not all money is good money. I say all of that because this comes from many places that inspired me this week. But one of the things was, Eva, what sets you apart from everybody else? What sets you apart from the credit repair people that are out there? Ask any of my mentees what sets me apart. As a matter of fact, let me just go ahead and tell you, I care. I care about results. I care the fact that you're coming to me with a 500 credit score and a dream to own a home. I care that you came from a space to not be educated about money because I was that same place too. I grew up in a household money was not talked about at the dinner table. You best believe it's talked about in our household. It's all about getting educated and learning from the right people that have the best interest at heart in helping you. So yes, I care. I ask about my client's situation. Are you married? Do you have kids? How old are the kids? What are the names? Do you have any pets? Are you a full-time worker? Aspiring entrepreneur? Thinking about building a business? Thinking about making investments? Okay, great. Let's talk about it all. And now let's map out that game plan. Everything that I do is very calculated. It's very intentional. And if you're really paying attention to how I move, you will see who I rock with. You will see who are in my circles. You will see, oh, wow, Eva is really tight in this space. Eva's going to these conferences. Eva's hanging out with these types of people. Eva's building in a certain way. Eva's investing in these businesses or in these people for a reason. And if I'm not, there are some red flags. Pay attention, guys. It's not always about what you see that's happening on social media. It's getting close enough to the people. Building those relationships strategically. Being around people who operate with integrity, with good character, and most importantly, guys, who are people of God. Man, I was in church the other day, and pastor said, everybody is so quick. Another inspiration for this podcast. Everybody is so quick to launch businesses with people that they don't even ask, how is your walk with God doing? Woo! That's real, guys. That's real. What sets me apart from the other guys? There are no shortcuts here. There are no shortcuts. There is no cheat code. I'm going to teach you the game. I'm going to teach you how to play it. And if you do what I tell you to do, you will win. And for those who aren't winning, it's because you have diverted. You have gotten distracted. You have gotten distracted by the flashy objects, by people that are promising you things that don't even happen. So guys, you got to get good. You got to get good at building these relationships with people. Dig deep. Ask for these receipts. Because if you're going to put yourself in a partnership or in a circle or in a community, not only do you want to be sure you're treated well, but you also have to make sure you're self-improving. You're adding value. You're bringing things to the table. So I want to switch it up a little bit, right? We talked about how to build relationships with people, get good at identifying the counterfeits, get good at asking difficult questions and asking to see receipts. But if you're coming to me asking me for these things, be expected. That's key. Be expected to be spoken to and asked questions of you as well. Hence, why I work so hard building the network marketing business, because I knew that 99% of people were going to say those things don't work. So I had to make sure I was working it to create the income to be able to say, okay, sounds like you're coming from a bad past experience. Because let's be real, guys. The only time you're going to throw up those walls or have something negative to say is because of a bad past experience. Don't let those bad past experiences prevent you from entering amazing opportunities or amazing partnerships with people. Talk it out. But I would acknowledge, okay, so it sounds like you've had a bad experience. Let me show you what I've done. And what did I do? I pulled in my back office and I showed him my paychecks. Can't lie about paychecks. Can't lie about receipts. Can't lie about financials. Black and white. Factual type stuff. I knew I had to work harder because it was an industry that wasn't favorable by many. But I did it. All of that set the foundation for now building EmpowerYou, building this business. Everything that I did to build somebody else's business now gave me the knowledge, the education, the information to now build my own business. But it didn't just stop there. I continued to build relationships. I continued to invest in myself and go to conferences, pay for masterminds, spend thousands of dollars on personal development and education to get me to the next level. You're thinking about partnering with people? Are they investing in themselves? Those are the people you want to partner with. Are they investing in themselves continuously to learn more, grow more, and to build more to help you out? Those are the people you want in your circles, guys. Those are the people. Because if you're partnering with somebody that's content, that just wants a free ride, or maybe they want to take advantage of your superpower, of your network, of your resources, so they can get in and make money, know the difference. Know the difference. You got to get good. You got to get good at building these relationships with people. And most importantly, just be aware. Be observant. Sit in the background. Ask questions. Ask for references. Ask for references. So yes, in my network marketing business, I worked hard to create paychecks. Paychecks would be proof that this company does do what they say they would do. Shifted, launched EmpowerYou, built this business. Eva, what sets you apart from you and the other guys? My success stories. The success stories that I've created for thousands of people that have worked with me, who have successfully bought cars, who have refinanced auto loan rates to 0%, who now have 6-figure credit limits, who have now built businesses, who have then built business credit, who are now invested in real estate, who are now planning for retirement, who are now passing down this information to their children and their family because we all want to win together. These people have been rocking with me for now year number 3. Pay attention, guys. If you want what somebody else has, you need to surround yourself amongst those people and learn how to get it too. There's no magic formula. It's just a matter of making the decision, executing, and being with those people that are going to help you get to the next level. So with that being said, guys, I hope you've picked up some golden nuggets. I hope I've inspired you to really think about who you're partnering with and really dig deep as to why you would want to partner with them in the first place. And if you choose to make that partnership happen, I congratulate you and I look forward to seeing your success online and in this world. Thanks, guys.
Take a look at what you see, what I become. It ain't hard to tell. Young legend, I'm an icon.